Hi everyone, and welcome back to Serena's Creations. Today, I thought we would talk a little bit about food portions, about being able to count what serving sizes are, how to have things already prepared, how to have things that you can just grab. This morning, I got up and I was getting ready to go to work, and I'm thinking to myself, oh, here we go again. I have to make sure that I've got this and this and this. You know, when I leave for work, I have to have something for 11, 1, 3, 5. 11, 1, 3, and 5. So that's 4 meals that I have to, 4 mini meals that I need to have prepared. Plus, I also need to make sure that my later ones, especially my 5 o'clock one, is something that I'll be able to most likely eat in my car, because I will be outdoor dashing. Most days, that's what I do after I get off work. I go and do that for a couple of hours. So it's a lot easier if you have things already prepped or prepared, or even for your meals at home, maybe for your breakfast. Last week, I ate a lot of the polenta. I haven't eaten it in a couple of days. My stomach was upset 1 or 2 days, so I think I might have been eating a little bit too much of it. So I just decided to give my stomach a little bit of rest. This morning, I had chicken. I know, chicken. I had chicken for breakfast. But when I opened up the freezer, I saw 2 chicken strips that were in a bag, and I was like, oh, that'll be great. I stuck it in the air fryer so it would cook while I was getting ready for work. And so my 9 o'clock meal, I had a couple of chicken strips. Actually, the chicken strips I cooked and had for work. I had chicken, I had some little breaded chicken nuggets is what I had for breakfast. So I had a lot of chicken today. I had steak for dinner though, and Brussels sprouts. I did eat the Brussels sprouts. I didn't eat very many of them. I ate about 3 of them, I think. I did dip them in just a little bit of honey mustard just to give it a little bit of extra flavor. But I roasted them. I put them in the air fryer. I used some olive oil and Italian seasoning and mixed it up and put them in the air fryer. And they were nice and soft. They were crispy on the outside, nice and soft on the inside. So I definitely cooked them long enough, and they worked really well. So anyways, back to what I said we were going to talk about today. We were going to talk about portion control and portion sizing. Okay, so is this a portion? No, of course not. This is not a portion. This is what we call a container. You know, like a container that you would store stuff in. So maybe some of your leftovers you could put in this. Or if you were making a salad for yourself for the day, you could put the lettuce and, you know, you could put the salad like layered in there. But this is not a portion. This is like what you would get at a Chinese restaurant. You know, they give you, when you order one of those serving things, this is what it comes in. I told you we have a paper product place right around where I live. So I'm able to get all these different size throwaway containers. Now I reuse these, and I'll reuse them until I can't use them anymore. They're kind of like my Rubbermaid take along. I have those too, but I like these because they're really easy to just wash and then reuse them, let them air dry. I try not to put a lot of these in when you start seeing them, because they get smaller and smaller. Try not to put them in the dishwasher, because the lids will start to warp and stuff, and then you can't use them. So, all right, so we went from the big one. Let's go to the little one. So we got the little tiny one. It's so cute. Now this is 1 fluid ounce. Okay, this is 1 fluid ounce. So this would be good maybe to put a little bit of dressing in. Like if you were wanting to maybe dip some carrot sticks or celery sticks or something like that. You could put it in this little tiny container, and it does have a little lid with it. You know these as little condiment containers. This one, you probably don't even see this size very much anymore because most people don't want this size of ketchup. They want at least the next size. So this is 1 ounce and this is a 2 ounce. Okay, so this is a 2 ounce container. Now you will notice that a lot of my pictures that I post that show my food being measured out, I use my 2 ounce a lot, and I use my 4 ounce. See, this one's 4 ounce, this one's 2 ounce. Once again, they're just nice little cups with lids, but I use these a lot. And I even want to show you, so this is my 2 ounce. Well, today I went to the grocery store, and see, I've already prepared myself. This is my 2 ounces of cashews. Now, my plan for these is I'm going to have my cashews, I can have a stick of cheese, and maybe a couple of strawberries or a couple of grapes or something. Kind of making my own little Lunchable is what I'm doing. But this will be a nice, healthy little snack. So I bought a big thing of cashews. I took out 8 of these, have them already measured out. I used my scale to be able to measure out 2 ounces. Now, once again, this is a 2 ounce cup, but I still use my scale to measure out the 2 ounces. So I have those, and then the rest of the cashews I gave to my husband, so that way he has his little snacks. He loves cashews. So who doesn't like cashews? I guess somebody that's allergic to peanuts. So I'm sorry, those of you that are allergic to peanuts, but this was just another one of my little snacks that I have. Okay, so now we've got the 1 ounce, we've got the 2 ounce, we've got the 4 ounce, and then from the 4 ounce, we go to the 1 cup, which is also 8 ounce, which is this one here. So you see, you have the 4 ounce here, and then you have the 8 ounce here. Now, these are those nice foam ones. And yes, I still reuse them because normally I don't get them very, very dirty, but I will reuse them until I can't reuse them anymore. To me, for me to buy these at the paper company, it's a lot cheaper than for me to go to Walmart and buy the portion control thing. So this is my way of portion controlling. Okay, so I've got my 1 ounce, my 2 ounce, my 4 ounce, my 8 ounce. Like today, I don't know if you saw my short video that I did today. I had 1 cup of my Chinese fried rice from last night. And this was my 1 serving size, 1 cup that I was able to do for my 300 calories. So, all right, so I showed you my cashews that I had prepared. Well, when I went to the store today, I also bought, I was trying to buy some things that I haven't been eating. I have kind of been missing bread a little bit. So I was looking on the bread aisle, and I know that I would be better off eating 100% whole wheat bread. It doesn't have all the enriched wheat flour in it and stuff like that. So I did buy myself a thin sliced 100% whole wheat Pepperidge Farm bread. My plan is to be able to have some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I've been kind of craving peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I have my own homemade jelly, strawberry jam that I had made, and I can put a little bit of peanut butter and a little bit of my strawberry jam, and voila, I got another 300 calorie snack. or mini meal as we would say. Then as I was on the bread aisle, I was looking and I was like, oh, wow, that looks really good. Let me show you what I bought. I bought, can you see what it is? It's cinnamon raisin bread. Yes, cinnamon raisin bread. So I have, like I said, being prepared is the easiest thing. So what I did was I opened up the bag of the cinnamon raisin bread, and I put these into, these are actual double servings because one serving is one slice. One slice is 80 calories. So you have one slice that equals 80 calories. So that means 2 slices is, 160 calories. So I put them in these bags, and then I put them in a big freezer bag. And then I'll take these and put them in the freezer. So that way I have them for the next couple of weeks. Because I know I'm not going to be able to eat the whole loaf in the week. I mean, I don't want to eat the whole loaf in the week. So if I portion it out like this, then I can have 160 calories. Okay. And what I like to do with my cinnamon raisin bread is I put it in the toaster, toast it up just a little bit, and put a little bit of butter on it. Or you could put some cream cheese, or you could put whatever you want to. You know, maybe you got some jam that you'd like to put on it. But I like just to put a little bit of margarine or butter on it. Make sure you measure it out. You got to make sure you measure it out because you don't want to go over your 300 calories. But that'll be a nice little snack. It could be one of my mini meals when I'm at work, or it could even be my breakfast. It just all depends what I want and when I want it. So, but I thought I would show you how I manage things out like that, because that really helps. The last thing that I wanted to share with you today, well, actually not the last thing. Let me show you this. This is another one of my specialty cups that I like. This one here has a separate little container on top. So what I do in this is I put fruit and then Cool Whip and then Jell-O. No, fruit, Jell-O, Cool Whip, and then another layer of fruit, Jell-O, Cool Whip, sugar-free Jell-O. And then you have this that you put on top, and I can put my granola in there. So that way my granola, it's just like those yogurt ones that you see at Walmart and stuff, where they have the crunchies on top and then you add the crunchies afterwards. So this was kind of a neat little setup that I have. So that way I can have it already set up. I have the granola in there, and the granola won't get soggy until I put it into the other mixture. And it just makes it good. Now, I don't always use that. Like sometimes some of the things that I have, I don't want the granola. But this worked out really good. I actually made tonight, I made York peppermint patty pudding, like regular pudding, not sugar-free pudding, but just regular pudding. And what I did was I layered, because the serving size is actually a half a cup. So I put like 1/4 cup of pudding, and then I put some Cool Whip, and then I put another 1/4 cup of pudding, and then some Cool Whip. And then on top of the Cool Whip, I put a couple of little sprinkles just to make it look pretty, just to give it a little bit of extra thing. But that'll be one of my 300 calories that I can have for tomorrow, and it'll be a nice sweet treat because I don't get a lot of sweet treats, so that helps to give me a little bit of sweet treat. So, all right, so that's everything that I have here. The last thing that I wanted to share with you real quick was a scale. It is very important to have a good kitchen scale. So I'm going to show you. Here is my kitchen scale. Okay, this is my kitchen scale. It is called a AccuWeight. It's called an AccuWeight. Let me see. Okay. And this is just a regular kitchen scale. Some of you more seasoned top members may have the old one that, you know, you set the stuff on top and you put, and it pushes down and then you see a 1 ounce, 2 ounce, whatever. This one is really neat because it's digital and it can change from ounces to grams. So depending upon what I'm measuring, it's very helpful. And I'll do another video, you know, sometime in the future of how to use the scale, because it's very important that you use the scale correctly so that way you make sure that you're getting your right amount of food. So, all right. So for today, I think that's it. But I just wanted to say, I hope that your day 1 has started. And yes, today is actually my day 10. I got so confused yesterday and I was so excited because I thought it was my day 10 and there it was my day 9. But today is actually my day 10. And I thank you so much for continuing watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so that way you can get all the new videos and even little shorts that I might upload, like the one I did this morning. I uploaded one that just kind of showed my mini meals that I had that I took to work with me today. So until next time, I will see you later. Thanks for watching.